If you're a fan of Southern cooking, you won't want to miss out on the mouthwatering goodness of crackling cornbread. With its crispy texture and savory flavor, this classic dish is sure to leave your taste buds begging for more. Whether you're serving it up as a side dish or enjoying it on its own, Southern crackling cornbread is a must-try for any food lover. I'm in my kitchen today preparing my New Year's meal. Our family just got back from a camping trip to Indian Springs State Park, and it was a wonderful experience despite the cold weather. During the trip, we explored the park, we played mini golf, we enjoyed some delicious fajitas, and I'll make a video on that later. On our way back home, I realized that New Year's was almost here, and I surely hoped that I had enough ingredients in my freezer and pantry to prepare our meal because I did not want to go to town once we got home. And sure enough, I found cabbage, sweet potatoes, black-eyed peas, some pork sausage, and cracklings for cornbread. Now today's video is all about the crackling cornbread. Did you grow up eating cracklings in your cornbread? Leave me a comment and share your experience with cracklings. Now my family used to have what we called hog killings every Thanksgiving, and that was a big deal. Extended family would stay with us for days during this time, and as a kid, I loved it. There was plenty of cousins and friends to play with and to get in trouble with. Uncles had barbecue pits going around the clock, and some would be cooking sugarcane syrup. Sweet memories of sweet people, and it was a sweet time. Now, to make this crackling cornbread, you're going to need cornmeal mix, salt and pepper, some sugar, some brown sugar, oil, butter, buttermilk, eggs, and cracklings. And you'll want to begin by preheating your oven to 425 degrees. Once my oven is hot, I like to take a black iron skillet. I generously grease it with some Crisco or just some vegetable oil. I just want it good and greased, and then I'll put it in the oven and let it get good and hot before I pour my batter in. Now just grab a mixing bowl, and you're going to add 2 cups of cornmeal mix, a 1/4 cup vegetable oil, a 1/4 cup of melted butter, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 2 eggs, salt and pepper to taste, enough buttermilk to make it a wet batter, 2 cups of cracklings, and at the very end I'm going to top it with a sprinkling of brown sugar. Now there's that light sprinkling of brown sugar I was telling you about. Now while this dish is in the oven, let me show you some footage of our trip to Indian Springs State Park in Flovilla, Georgia.
What kind of sides you want? How about cream corn? And
Go ahead and fill it up, Bug. Thank y'all. Now, when I remove it from the oven, I rub butter all over the top. Then I let it cool for a few minutes before I cut it, so it'll hopefully hold together a little better. Now we like black pepper on our cracklings, so since this is crackling cornbread, I'm going to grind some black pepper all over the top. Now this is still hot, but I want to go ahead and cut into it. Now what I noticed right away is the top of this cornbread is soft and billowy, and the bottom is crunchy. I love that. I love the two different textures in this cornbread. As we welcome the new year, what better way to celebrate than with a delicious batch of crackling cornbread? This recipe is the perfect blend of sweet and savory with a satisfying crunch in every bite. Follow this recipe for a foolproof way to create this scrumptious dish. Serve it up hot and fresh on New Year's Day. And start the year off right with a meal that's sure to please everyone at the table. Cheers to a wonderful year ahead, and I will talk to y'all later.